Imagine possessing the power to captivate others without uttering a single word. Imagine embodying the essence of a true Stoic, exuding an aura of quiet confidence, resilience, and wisdom that leaves an indelible mark on those around you. Imagine harnessing the strength of your inner self, allowing your actions and presence to speak volumes. This is the essence of the Stoic individual, who speaks less and listens more. By embracing the timeless principles of Stoicism, you can cultivate a magnetic presence that draws others in, even in the most challenging situations. Whether you consider yourself an introvert or simply prefer the power of silence, these Stoic traits will guide you on your path to becoming a quietly influential force. In this video, we'll delve into 10 transformative traits inspired by the teachings of the great Stoic philosophers, such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. From the art of active listening to the power of self-reflection, these principles will help you navigate the complexities of social interactions with grace and purpose. Join us on this enlightening journey as we explore the profound impact of speaking less and embodying the wisdom of the Stoics. Stay tuned until the end to fully immerse yourself in this life-changing knowledge. Sit back, relax, and get ready to uncover the secrets of silent attraction through the lens of Stoicism. Number 1. Keen observation skills. These individuals possess an almost uncanny capacity to notice subtle details that others might overlook. They pick up on the nuances of body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice, reading between the lines to discern the true emotions and intentions behind people's words. Like skilled detectives, they gather clues and piece together a comprehensive understanding of the social dynamics at play. Moreover, their observational prowess extends beyond interpersonal interactions. They have a knack for spotting patterns, trends, and anomalies in the world around them. Whether it's a shift in the atmosphere of a room, a change in the rhythm of a conversation, or a hidden meaning in someone's choice of words, these quiet observers are quick to pick up on the understated but significant details that shape the fabric of any situation. This acute observational acuity allows them to develop a deep and nuanced understanding of their environment and the people in it. They absorb information like sponges, filing away insights and observations for future reference. This wealth of knowledge empowers them to navigate social situations with tact, empathy, and strategic finesse. Interestingly, this keen observational focus is often accompanied by a sense of serene detachment. These individuals maintain a certain psychological distance, observing the world with a stance of curious objectivity rather than getting swept up in the tumult of reactivity. This Stoic perspective allows them to perceive things more clearly, untainted by the distortions of ego or emotion. When they do choose to speak, their words are often imbued with the wisdom gleaned from their silent observations. They offer insights that cut to the heart of the matter, sharing perceptions that others may have missed. Their contributions to conversations are typically thoughtful, relevant, and impactful, precisely because they have taken the time to observe and understand before offering their perspective. Number 2. Deep reflective nature. You've likely noticed this if you've engaged in discussions with someone who has Stoic tendencies. When you ask them a question or raise a point, there may be a notable pause before they respond, as though they are taking a moment to collect their thoughts and reflect on what has been said. This thoughtful demeanor stems from their desire to respond intentionally rather than reactively. Stoics recognize the power and impact that words can have. They understand that speech is a tool that should be wielded prudently. By taking time to deliberate internally before speaking externally, they are able to formulate responses that are well-reasoned, meaningful, and valuable to the discourse. This reflective nature allows them to see things from multiple angles, think beyond the superficial, and often arrive at insights that more impulsive communicators may overlook. It's an admirable trait that we can all strive to cultivate more of in our own lives. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, "Nature hath given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak." So next time you're in a discussion, take a cue from the Stoics. Give yourself the mental space to reflect deeply before adding your voice to the conversation. You may be surprised by the wisdom and clarity that a little contemplative pause can provide. Number 3. Exceptional listening abilities. Exceptional listening abilities. One of the most noteworthy traits of individuals who embrace Stoicism and speak less is their exceptional listening skills. They are not just hearing the words that others are saying, they are actively listening with their full attention, absorbing not only the content, but also the underlying emotions and intentions behind the speaker's message. When you're in a conversation with a Stoic listener, you'll notice that they give you their undivided focus. They maintain eye contact, they nod along to show they are following your train of thought, and they refrain from interrupting or interjecting prematurely. This creates a space where you feel heard, understood, and validated, a rare gift in a world where many people are just waiting for their turn to speak. Stoics understand that active listening is a powerful tool for building understanding, empathy, and connection. By allowing others to express themselves fully without jumping in to offer their own opinions or advice, they create an atmosphere of respect and openness. This, in turn, encourages the speaker to share more deeply and honestly, leading to richer and more meaningful exchanges. Moreover, by listening attentively, Stoics are able to gather more information, perceive nuances, and develop a clearer picture of the situation at hand. They know that there is much to be learned from others' experiences and perspectives, and that true wisdom often comes from keeping an open mind and ear. As the Stoic philosopher Zeno said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say." This is a principle that Stoic listeners put into practice every day, and it's a skill that we can all benefit from cultivating. Number 4. Profound introspection. This practice of introspection is not about navel-gazing or self-indulgence. Rather, it's a tool for developing greater self-awareness, personal growth, and emotional resilience. By taking time to analyze their inner world, Stoics are able to identify patterns, challenge limiting beliefs, and gain valuable insights into what drives their behaviors and reactions. Through this process, they develop a profound understanding of themselves, their strengths, their weaknesses, their values, and their goals. This self-knowledge then serves as a foundation for living with greater integrity, purpose, and equanimity. Introspection also allows Stoics to catch and manage negative or unproductive thoughts and emotions before they spiral out of control. By observing their mental and emotional states with detachment, they can recognize when they are getting caught up in anxiety, anger, or despair, and take steps to reframe their perspective and respond more constructively. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Through the practice of introspection, Stoics cultivate this inner power and use it to navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and resilience. Of course, introspection is a skill that takes practice and patience to develop. It requires setting aside regular time for quiet reflection, asking yourself probing questions, and being willing to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. But the rewards, greater self-awareness, emotional mastery, and inner peace, are well worth the effort. So if you're inspired by the Stoic approach, Consider making introspection a regular part of your own life. Start setting aside a few minutes each day to turn your attention inward. Observe your thoughts and feelings and ask yourself what you can learn from them. Number 5. Selective communication style. Stoics who speak less are not silent or withdrawn. Rather, they are intentional and strategic in their communication. They choose their words carefully, considering the impact and value of what they are about to say before opening their mouths. They ask themselves questions like, is this necessary? Is it true? Is it kind? Will it add value to the conversation or situation at hand? This selective approach to communication stems from a deep respect for the power of words. Stoics understand that speech is a tool that can be used to heal or harm, to clarify or confuse, to inspire or discourage. By being judicious in their use of this tool, they aim to ensure that their words are always constructive and purposeful. This doesn't mean that Stoics are always serious or somber in their communication. They can be witty, playful and humorous when the situation calls for it. But even in lighter moments, their words are chosen with care and intention. One key aspect of selective communication is knowing when to stay silent. Stoics recognize that not every thought or reaction needs to be verbalized. Sometimes the wisest course of action is to hold one's tongue, especially in heated or sensitive situations where rash words could make matters worse. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "It is better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt." By being selective in their communication, Stoics aim to ensure that when they do speak, their words carry weight and wisdom. Of course, mastering the art of selective communication is easier said than done. It requires developing a keen sense of social dynamics, a deep understanding of one's own intentions, and the self-discipline to pause and reflect before reacting. But with practice, anyone can learn to communicate more purposefully and effectively. Number 6. Calm and composed demeanor. One of the most noticeable traits of individuals who embody Stoic principles and speak less is their unwavering sense of tranquility and composure. Even in the face of adversity or high-pressure situations, they maintain a serene and unruffled demeanor. These individuals rarely allow their emotions to dictate their actions or words. Instead, they approach challenges with a level-headed mindset, carefully considering their responses before speaking. By maintaining a calm exterior, they exude an air of confidence and self-control, which can be both reassuring and inspiring to those around them. This composure extends to their communication style as well. Rather than speaking impulsively or reactively, they take the time to formulate their thoughts and express themselves with clarity and precision. In a world where knee-jerk reactions and emotional outbursts are all too common, the Stoic trait of maintaining a calm and composed demeanor sets these individuals apart. Their ability to remain unperturbed in the face of chaos and uncertainty is a testament to their inner strength and self-discipline. They understand that allowing emotions to dictate their words and actions can lead to regrettable consequences, and so they choose to respond with wisdom and restraint. Number 7. Thoughtful consideration for others. Before speaking, they take a moment to reflect on how their words might be received by their audience. They consider the unique perspectives, experiences, and sensitivities of those they are addressing, and they tailor their communication accordingly. This thoughtful approach ensures that their message is conveyed in a manner that is both respectful and effective. Moreover, these individuals recognize that words can have unintended consequences. They understand that even well-intentioned statements can sometimes cause harm or misunderstanding if not delivered with care and sensitivity. As such, They are mindful of the potential impact of their words and take steps to minimize any negative outcomes. This consideration extends beyond the immediate conversation as well. Stoic-minded individuals who speak less are keenly aware of the ripple effect their words can have on their relationships, their communities, and even society as a whole. They recognize that their communication has the power to shape opinions, influence decisions, and alter the course of events, and they wield this power with great responsibility. In a world where careless speech and self-centered communication are all too common, the Stoic trait of thoughtful consideration for others stands out as a beacon of compassion and wisdom. By taking the time to reflect on the impact of their words, these individuals foster deeper connections, build stronger relationships, and contribute to a more harmonious and understanding world. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, take a moment to channel your inner Stoic. Consider the perspectives and feelings of those you are speaking with, and strive to communicate in a way that uplifts, empowers, and unites. By cultivating this trait of thoughtful consideration, you'll not only enhance your own communication skills, but also become a force for positive change in the lives of those around you. Number 8. Concise and clear expression. Imagine a master sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. With each strike of the hammer, the sculptor removes the excess, revealing the masterpiece hidden within. In much the same way, Stoic individuals chisel away at their own thoughts and ideas, removing the superfluous and leaving only the essential. This concise and clear expression is not simply a matter of using fewer words, it's about using the right words. Stoic-minded individuals understand that the power of language lies not in its quantity, but in its quality. They carefully select each word, ensuring that it contributes to the clarity and impact of their message. In practice, this means avoiding jargon, convoluted explanations, and unnecessary tangents. Instead, they focus on expressing themselves in a manner that is easily understood and easily remembered. They know that the most profound insights are often the simplest and that true wisdom is accessible to all. But concise and clear expression is not just about effective communication, it's also about respect. Respect for one's own time and energy, and respect for the time and energy of others. By speaking concisely and clearly, Stoic individuals demonstrate their value for the precious resource of attention. In a world where many speak simply to be heard, those who speak with concise clarity stand out as beacons of wisdom and efficiency. Their words, like well-aimed arrows, pierce through the noise and strike at the heart of the matter. So, the next time you find yourself in a position to speak, take a moment to channel your inner sculptor. Chisel away at your thoughts, removing the excess until only the essential remains. By cultivating the art of concise and clear expression, you'll not only communicate more effectively, but also demonstrate your respect for the most valuable resource of all: time. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." In the realm of communication, those who crave more words are the ones who are truly impoverished, but those who can say much with little, they are the true masters of language and the true embodiments of Stoic wisdom. Number 9. Comfort with moments of silence. Picture a serene lake at dawn, its placid surface mirroring the tranquil sky above. This is the embodiment of the 9th trait of Stoic individuals who speak less: their profound comfort with moments of silence. In a world that often equates silence with discomfort or awkwardness, those who embrace Stoic principles understand the immense value of quiet reflection. They recognize that silence is not a void to be filled, but a space to be savored. a precious opportunity for introspection and self-discovery. While others may feel compelled to fill every moment with chatter, Stoic individuals are at ease with the natural ebb and flow of conversation. They understand that true connection is not forged through a constant stream of words, but through the shared experience of being fully present in the moment. In these moments of silence, Stoic individuals engage in a form of mental alchemy, transforming the quiet into a catalyst for growth and understanding. They use these pauses to reflect on their own thoughts and emotions, to consider the perspectives of others, and to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness. This comfort with silence is not a passive act, but an active choice. It requires a level of self-assurance and inner peace that allows one to be at ease with their own company. Stoic individuals understand that true contentment comes not from external validation, but from a deep connection with one's own inner wisdom. In practice, this means being fully present in conversations, listening attentively, and responding thoughtfully rather than rushing to fill every lull. It means being comfortable with the natural rhythm of dialogue, understanding that moments of silence are not awkward pauses, but opportunities for reflection and understanding. Number 10. Emotional regulation and control. Picture a mighty oak tree standing tall amidst the chaos of a raging storm. Its branches may sway in the wind, but its trunk remains steadfast and unshakable. This is the embodiment of the 10th trait of Stoic individuals who speak less, their remarkable ability to regulate and control their emotions. In a world that often celebrates raw, unfiltered expression, Stoic individuals understand the immense power of emotional discipline. They recognize that while feelings are an integral part of the human experience, they need not dictate one's every word and action. This emotional regulation is not about suppressing or denying one's feelings, but rather about developing a healthy relationship with them. Stoic individuals practice the art of observing their emotions without being consumed by them. They acknowledge their feelings but refuse to be ruled by them. In moments of heightened stress or tension, when others might lash out or react impulsively, Stoic individuals take a step back. They create a space between stimulus and response, a precious pause in which they can choose how to act, rather than simply reacting. This emotional control is rooted in a deep understanding of the nature of feelings. Stoic individuals recognize that emotions are transient, often influenced by external factors beyond one's control. By focusing on what they can control, their own thoughts, perceptions, and actions, they cultivate a sense of inner stability that allows them to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. In practice, this means taking a measured approach to communication. When faced with a challenging conversation or a heated argument, Stoic individuals resist the urge to let their emotions dictate their words. Instead, they take a moment to gather their thoughts, considering the most constructive way to express themselves. This doesn't mean that Stoic individuals are cold or unfeeling. On the contrary, their emotional discipline allows them to communicate with greater clarity, empathy, and impact. By regulating their own emotions, they create a space for genuine connection and understanding. Moreover, this emotional control extends beyond the realm of communication. Stoic individuals apply these principles to every aspect of their lives, from their personal relationships to their professional pursuits. They understand that true success and fulfillment come not from the fleeting highs of unrestrained emotion, but from the steady pursuit of one's values and purpose. Thank you for watching this video on the 10 Stoic traits of people who speak less. We've discovered how embracing these principles, inspired by the teachings of great Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, can transform your social presence and help you leave a lasting impact on those around you. The Stoics recognized that by cultivating inner strength, practicing active listening, and mastering the art of self-reflection, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience, wisdom, and grace. As we conclude this exploration of the power of silence through the lens of Stoicism, I encourage you to integrate these traits into your daily life. Remember, speaking less does not diminish your influence. Rather, it amplifies your ability to connect with others on a deeper level. By embodying these Stoic principles, you'll find yourself becoming a beacon of calm and a source of inspiration for those around you. If you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated on future content that delves into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its practical applications in our modern world. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey, and may you find the strength and serenity that comes from embracing the power of silence. Thank you all for watching, and may you all find peace and serenity in the Stoic ways.